Well, hello, and thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Capital Connection. I'm joined here by Representative Gil Isbell of House District 28. Representative Isbell, we have had an exciting week down at the State House this week, and really an exciting session so far. But before we get into some of our topics today and some of the bills we want to talk about, I'd like to share with our listeners a little bit about you and House District 28, and maybe even how you got involved in the legislature.
That'll be great, and thank you for having me here today. I live in Gadsden, which is in Etowah County. That's House District 28. When I decided to run, I had some people come to me because I do a lot of charity work, but the reason I ran to begin with is because I wanted to give back of my time, and that's the best way to show that you care about where you live. Now, I guess from a personal standpoint, I'm married. I've been married for 12 years. Cindy, she has a place called the Stone Market. It's a wine and gift shop. And my daughter, who's 11, she's in the 6th grade and goes to Gadsden Middle. Her name's Iris Ann. And I work for my brother, who's a dentist. And my nephew works there. And they also have another dentist that's there as well. But he has 2 offices, and I help them with that.
Okay, very good. So you got involved in a little bit of charity work and also helping your wife run the market up there in
No, it's
Gadsden,
hers for sure. That's
okay. I'm sure she keeps you busy though, doesn't she?
I try to help her if she asks.
Okay.
But she doesn't like unsolicited advice.
I can understand that. So one of the things that we're working on down here in Montgomery this session is House Bill 415. That's a bill that you're helping us out with and that you're carrying there for us. The bill really relates to business licenses and the county's ability to charge farmers a business license in order to sell their products. Talk to us a little bit about the bill and exactly what that does.
Well, it is for the bill is about farmers, and it's about being charged licenses, and basically will basically explain that counties cannot charge a license to a farmer if they are selling their own product. If they buy a product from another party and sell it, they will have to get a license. And what this does, this puts it on the same level with municipalities, and it's outlined in the code as the municipalities cannot charge license, and this just clarifies that a county cannot charge, whether it's for a business license, a peddler's license, or some other type of fee.
Okay, so you're saying that municipalities already are not allowed to charge farmers a business license, and really counties are not allowed to charge farmers a business license. So what's the need for this bill? Is there some confusion out there?
Yes, there's confusion, and I think it goes back to the 1930s when the code was put together at that time regarding licensing, and it had to do with fruit dealers. And this just clarifies that a fruit dealer is somebody that sells a third party's produce or product, and they should be charged a business license. However, this just gives very good clarity that a farmer, if he or she sells their own product, they should not be charged a license or a fee.
Well, that certainly makes sense. It sounds to me, Representative Isbell, like this bill really is just clarifying and affirming existing law that municipalities are not allowed to charge our farmers a business license. Counties have a list of the folks that they are allowed to charge a business license for. Farmers are not one of those activities. Folks engaged in the activity of farming are not authorized to be charged a business license. However, those dealers are. And those dealers are going to be folks who are buying product out there somewhere in the market. They're not raising the product. They're not growing the product. They're going out and purchasing it, and then they are trying to resell that product at a later date. So we certainly appreciate all of the work that you're doing with this bill. We hope that this bill helps provide a little bit of clarity, not only for our farmers to know that they can get out and actively engage in business and in farming, but also for our counties. We want them to know, hey, you don't have to worry about a gray area here of a fruit dealer. It's explicitly stated now in the code, hopefully, should this bill pass, that you cannot charge farmers a business license. So give us an update on where the bill is now.
Well, we have gotten it out of committee, and now it will go upstairs to the Senate.
Okay.
And at that point in time, the Senate will it'll go to committee, and I'll represent it in the Senate committee. And then once it passes there, it'll go to the Senate floor, and we'll have a senator that will carry it. Then after that, and I think they will, because they want to support our state's farmers, because they're an important part of our state. It actually one of the largest, I guess, business entities. I think farming is an $80 billion business, I think, overall in the state. and it's very important for us, and we want to help the farmers as much as we can.
Yeah, agriculture is certainly very important to the state of Alabama's
Yes.
economy and to so many folks, especially back home in Etowah County. So we greatly appreciate your help on House Bill 415 and all of the work that you're doing to help us carry that.
Well, I'm honored to carry it, and I appreciate you guys, working with me to get it done. And of course, we had a lot of people at the table. We worked out some issues, and that's the way the process it should work. And I think we have a good bill, and it will help the farmers.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to the Capital Connection.